Late one stormy night, I found myself behind the wheel, navigating winding roads shrouded in fog. The rain beat against the car like 1,000 ghostly whispers, and the only company I had was the rhythmic hum of the engine. I had taken this desolate route countless times before, but tonight felt different. An ominous air clung to the darkness. The gloomy sky masked the moon, casting an unsettling shadow over the desolate landscape. As I drove further, the trees on either side of the road seemed to lean in, creating an eerie canopy that swallowed the feeble glow of my headlights. The solitude was both suffocating and haunting. My phone signal vanished, leaving me isolated from the outside world. The GPS displayed a flickering dot on a map, indicating my solitary journey through the abyss. A wrong turn, an unnoticed deviation from the familiar path, and suddenly, I found myself on an unfamiliar road, surrounded by dense woods that seemed to close in on me. The car's headlights danced on the rain-slicked pavement, creating distorted shadows that played tricks on my eyes. Unease settled in the pit of my stomach as I realized I was lost in a maze of obscure roads, each turn more disorienting than the last. The rhythmic patter of rain on the car roof became a haunting soundtrack to my confusion. A dilapidated sign emerged from the mist, bearing the name of a long-forgotten town, Black Hollow. My heart quickened, and a chill ran down my spine. I had never heard of such a place, and the air of abandonment that surrounded it sent shivers through my body. Desperation set in as the fuel gauge dipped dangerously low. Panic mingled with the shadows as I reluctantly pulled into the foreboding town, its decrepit structures whispering tales of a forgotten past. The only visible signs of life were the flickering street lamps that cast erratic shadows on the soaked pavement. A dilapidated gas station loomed in the distance, a beacon of hope in the eerie stillness. The creaking sound of the ancient bell above the entrance echoed through the night as I pushed open the door. The interior was frozen in time, with dusty shelves and faded advertisements hinting at a life that had long departed. The gas station attendant, a frail figure with hollow eyes, emerged from the shadows. His gaze bore into me, sending shivers down my spine. I hesitated, but the dire need for fuel overcame my unease. He silently filled my tank, his movements slow and deliberate, as if he were a specter fulfilling an age-old duty. As I prepared to leave, he uttered cryptic words that sent a chill through my soul. Beware the roads less traveled, for they lead to places you cannot escape. His eyes held a haunted wisdom, leaving me unsettled and questioning the reality of my situation. Back on the road, the unsettling journey continued. The town's skeletal remnants faded into the rearview mirror as I pressed on, the darkness swallowing the twisted path ahead. Every curve seemed to lead deeper into the heart of an unsolvable maze, and the disquieting feeling of being watched intensified. Suddenly, the car's engine sputtered, and the headlights flickered before plunging into darkness. Panic gripped me as I coasted to a stop on the desolate road, surrounded by an oppressive silence. The rain persisted, a relentless drumbeat against the roof of the car. In the void, whispers emerged, indistinct murmurs that seemed to originate from the shadows. Fear paralyzed me as unseen eyes watched from the impenetrable darkness. A feeble glow flickered ahead, revealing an abandoned mansion obscured by overgrown foliage. With no other option, I stumbled toward the mansion, drawn by an unseen force. The entrance creaked open, revealing a decaying interior frozen in time. Dust-covered furniture and faded wallpaper painted a portrait of forgotten elegance. A haunting melody echoed through the halls, emanating from a grand piano that played itself, the keys moving with a ghostly precision. The atmosphere thickened with each step, and the air grew colder as unseen spirits whispered ancient secrets. The mansion seemed to exist beyond the realm of time, a spectral anomaly hidden within the tangled web of Black Hollow. Lost in the labyrinth of the mansion, I stumbled upon a room shrouded in darkness. A series of portraits adorned the walls, each one eerily resembling me. The realization struck like a thunderbolt. The mansion held the ghosts of those who had ventured into the town, trapped in a loop of endless torment. A ghastly figure emerged, its form shifting between the familiar and the otherworldly. It spoke with a voice that echoed through the corridors of time, recounting tales of lost souls who had succumbed to the curse of Black Hollow. In the presence of the spectral entity, I understood the gravity of my predicament. The roads less traveled had led me to a realm where time stood still, a place haunted by the echoes of those who had unknowingly walked the same path. The entity offered a choice: to join the Legion of Lost Souls, or to attempt an escape, knowing that the roads less traveled held no mercy. With a heavy heart, I chose to face the unknown, determined to break free from the suffocating grasp of Black Hollow. The entity's laughter echoed as I retraced my steps, navigating the haunted corridors and forsaken roads. The world outside the mansion was a distorted reflection of reality, a nightmarish landscape where the boundaries between the living and the dead blurred. As I sprinted through the rain-soaked streets, the phantom town seemed to resist my escape, its supernatural forces conspiring to keep me ensnared. With each step, the world around me shifted, distorting into grotesque manifestations of my deepest fears. The spectral whispers grew louder, urging me to surrender to the inevitable embrace of Black Hollow. Yet, fueled by a primal instinct to survive, I pressed on, determined to break free from the otherworldly grip. As the first light of dawn broke through the stormy clouds, I stumbled upon the outskirts of Black Hollow. The oppressive atmosphere lifted, and the phantom town faded into the mist, a distant memory of a nightmarish ordeal. The roads less traveled had tested my resilience, leaving me forever haunted by the specters of a place beyond time. Exhausted but alive, I continued my journey, haunted by the knowledge that the roads less traveled held secrets best left undiscovered. The echoes of Black Hollow lingered in my mind, a chilling reminder of a night when the boundaries between reality and the supernatural were shattered, and the roads less traveled became a treacherous path to the unknown.